Home sweet home. Under the hedge was a big green bucket with holes in the sides and water in the bottom. In the bucket lived a frog. One sunny day, Frog was keeping nice and cool and damp in his shady bucket. Then suddenly the bucket moved. Frog saw a large hand holding the handle, and a big voice boomed, "This old thing will have to go." "Then so will I," croaked Frog, and off he hopped to find a new home. It was a bad day to look for a new home. The sun was shining and Frog felt hot. He leaped into the rainwater barrel, but it was empty. He hopped toward a flower pot, but someone already lived there. "No frogs allowed here," squeaked Mouse. "You're too damp." Frog hopped under a pile of leaves, but someone already lived there too. "No croakers in my house," grumbled Turtle. "You'll keep me awake." Frog saw a cool damp hole under a tree and looked in. A little face with bright eyes, a pink nose, and long whiskers popped up. "No room in here," said Rabbit, wiggling her nose. "There are 10 of us already." Frog hopped over to the drain pipe. Someone with 8 long legs climbed down to look at him. "You can't come in here," said Spider. "You'll make a mess of my lovely web." Frog hopped away gloomily. Nobody seemed to want him. "Perhaps I'll find a home here," he said as he jumped up a step, hopped through a doorway, into the kitchen. Plop! He dove into a soapy water, but he did not like the bubbles. Splash! He hopped into a water jug, but he did not like the ice cubes. Frog gazed into the washing machine. His eyes popped as he watched the water whiz around and around. "I don't want to be that clean," said Frog. Frog hopped upstairs and into the bathroom. "Oops! Lots of places here," he croaked. He leaped into the sink, but there was no water in it. Then Frog heard running water. He looked around and saw water pouring into an enormous bathtub. In he plopped. "Ouch! Too hot for me," he croaked. Frog hopped downstairs and out the house. The sun was even hotter. Poor Frog's skin felt dry. He scrambled down the hot path toward the shed. He'd never been so far before. "Oh, for a cool new home," he cried. He hopped into the shed for some shade, and there in the corner was a beautiful bucket with some water in the bottom. "It's just like my old one. Home sweet home," croaked Frog as he jumped in with relief. The water felt lovely and cool on his skin. Frog was so tired from all his hopping and searching that he fell fast asleep. But he soon woke when the bucket began to shake. "Oh no, not again. I don't want to go anywhere," he croaked. I've only just moved in." Frog slurped from the side to side as the bucket swung through the air. Then it stopped. He scrambled up to the edge to peek over. "What very big boots," he croaked. Frog in the water hurled out of the bucket. "It must have been a dream. I am a flying frog," he croaked as he flew through the air. Down, 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 splash, ribbit, into some lovely, cool water. Frog swam to a large lily pad, pulled himself up, and sat there gazing around in wonder. "I can't believe my luck," he said. "This is the most beautiful home I have ever seen." The end.